Hey, you guys are here. Welcome. This is video number 4, Michigan. I don't even know where we're at here. Okay, Monday, March 13th. Yeah, I was just eliminated from everything, or am I still in that TBC tournament? Yeah, I have Louisiana State. Today, March 13th, we're in the TBC tournament. Just to get up to speed, I want to see the grid here. I've never been in this tournament before. So, there's 8 teams per. Okay, there's 4 regions times 4. So there's times 8. So there's 32 teams. And so, I mean, something, right? Like, but you look at the seeding. Like Kent State's a 2 seed, Northern Illinois, Long Beach State's a 1. It's just random, it seems, but. Let's get into it. Of course, we got I don't know if LSU's considered a power basketball team. That's where Shaq went, but I haven't seen much of them. So I guess it's not a overly tough game. I'm going to check. I forgot to put the microphone in front of me. I'm going to check the thing there. The line. I was drawing a blank there. Go to the games grid here to see. Okay, so LSU is actually favored by 3.5. I think that's technically because they're the home team, but we're playing in the Pete Maravich Center. So I'm not sure if this tournament actually plays games at the home court of each team. Let me try a different. So Dayton. I can't get they already played that game. It's a good question. Good question. I can always look up where LSU plays, but again, I don't have anything to look it up. My phone is being used, and we lost, so it doesn't matter. I don't really care. I'm not even going to look that up. What a disappointing season. Such high hopes. So we ended up 17-15. Okay. No problem, man. We're gonna sim the season. And then I'll show you the winners of all the tournaments and everything. I don't know what to do with my hands. I'll just talk like this. Oh, I got hit play. That's what wastes a lot of time on these sims. I do it for an hour, but I keep forgetting to hit play. Elon. I just saw that on a list of least racially diverse. No, maybe the most offensive tweets per. I don't know, something not good. They were on a list that wasn't good. But there was a couple other schools that were on the list for dumb reasons. So just forget I said that. Look it up for yourself. Arkansas, Seton Hall. I was considering doing Seton Hall, but I didn't. UCLA in Colorado. It's a big tournament. I'm torn as to whether they should keep the conference rivals apart in the big tournament, but I think we're getting to the later stages. It can't be avoided, because sometimes I like it, but other times it's like, these two again, Certainly the smaller conferences, you got to keep those teams apart. If a conference just happens to get an at-large bid when they don't normally, keep them away from the conference championship, other sides of the bracket. I don't ever want them to play. And they're not going to make the finals. So it's just, you don't want to make the big tournament as a small school and then face a team that you face every year, You want to make the tournament to play the big boys or teams from across the country that you've never heard of. Look at that, 199 UConn over West Virginia. West Virginia giving them a run. So we must be getting to the later stages because we got top teams facing each other. Not this one, Utah Valley and whatever. But, I mean, this is obviously all the tournaments together simming. But when it comes to the big teams, I noticed they're playing other big teams. So March 31st, we're probably done, I would think. Final Four, we're in the Final Four. Final Four is usually first week of April. Cough coming up. So, yeah. Not that we'll ever see it the way we're going. I'm starting to think I might not be a good coach. I've never won. But mind you, I haven't used big schools. Michigan's probably the biggest school I've ever used. Look, Texas and Kentucky, 2 top 10 teams fighting. That's got to be a Final Four. So Kentucky must be in the final. They're already 39 games in. So when does this sim go until? We're simming April 3rd right now. Yeah, there we go. I don't want to watch the recap. What I will do is I'll show you the bracket. Yeah, Kentucky beat UConn in the final, 95-94. That game didn't pop up on the sim. This was the last game that showed up. To win by 27 points in the Final Four, you know you're a dominant team. So you had 2 1 seeds facing off in the final and 2 2 seeds. Let's see how the brackets went. So Maryland won their bracket. Sorry, I got a bug in my throat. Xavier went out to Iowa. Again, Iowa. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. They beat a 1, lost to a 5. But all year they were doing that. But yeah, should have bet on them to pull a big upset. In the Midwest region, Connecticut won. Connecticut's a 1 in the Midwest. Who's a 1 in the East? Xavier. Okay. Connecticut just basically romped through that. West Virginia gave them the biggest challenge. And then we have South, I guess, would be Dallas. Bama. They were rolling. 22 points, 13, 18, and then they ran into Texas, who kind of, they won comfortably each of their games. And then Texas just blew them out. And then we have Albuquerque. Duke gave Kentucky a bit of a run. Seton Hall gave them a run. And then they dispatched Oregon. Look at Oregon's win. So they won by 32 in round 1, 18 in round 2, and then 7 against Indiana. And then, of course, the Final Four. So, you want to see some Big Ten awards? Sure. I'm really struggling with my chest here. I'm running out of breath very easily. I have a puff over. I'm wearing a heart monitor there, monitoring my ticker. That's what I went to yesterday. Got to take care of your health and be nice to people. You never know. Big Ten. I just threw that in there. There's only 4 awards: Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year, Coach. How come in other conferences I remember being in there was 5? Let me just check. I was in the WCC. Yeah, there's only 4. Maybe that's like that Mandela thing. I'm just imagining. I know there's 5 for Steam All Conference. We've got none of those, and nobody second team. Michigan State had one though. All right, I think we're gonna go to the next season. No, we got to go to transfers. I'm gonna go puff, not that kind of puff, the healthy puff. Okay, I'm back, and I got a water. Delicious. Can you taste different types of water? I just read that some people can, but I know when it's bad, and water can be bad. Season review, qualify for the tournament. We failed. Hopefully we'll get there next year, yeah. Finish in the top half of the conference. We failed. I thought we had to finish 8th. Hold on a second here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We had to finish 7th, and we were 1 game off of that. Not that it would have made a difference. I was trying to win every game, so I couldn't have tried any harder. So we won 15 games, and we succeeded in not having any academic ineligibility. What kind of problems have they had where that's a goal for the coach? I mean, Anyway, our prestige fell from 68 to 66. Well, at least it didn't start us at 71, because that's what we were at, and I screwed up in recruiting. I had to pull some scholarships that I accidentally offered, and that brought us from 71 down to 68. So at least it gave us credit for starting at 68, because that would have been even worse, falling 5 points. What is this alert? Today's schools are going to hire their head coach. We're not going anywhere. This is a sandbox mode game. I didn't want to play sandbox, but I couldn't get the Michigan job with my philosophies and my level of coaching in the challenge mode. So I went with sandbox. Oh, we got to advance from here. So you see the advance button here, but for me, I have a little pop-up for my my GeForce thing that's recording the screen, and it's exactly the same size and shape as the advance button. It's just a millimeter above it, so I'm able to click along the bottom there. Staff hiring. We might be hiring some staff. Wait a second. Former assistant coach Jawan Howard, thank you for the time I've spent as a member of your staff. I've been offered the head coaching position at Tennessee, and I've decided to accept it. Thanks again. I didn't know Jawan Howard was still on the staff, but cool. Good luck at Tennessee. I'll try to get you on the schedule. Staff hiring. So I guess we have an opening if Jawan Howard left, and we don't. Okay, so he wasn't in one of these three coaches, I guess. Okay, this guy is looking. Oh, wait a second. I didn't know this. So these, I guess, are targets for transfers. Are they, or are they just, no, these are high schoolers. We have one scholarship left. How did that happen? Okay. I'm just going to pitch location to all these guys. Oh, wait, let's look at our roster. Who did we lose? Oh, that's right. Haywood is leaving, so we need to replace that power forward. Who do we have coming in? We have 2 guards. So, yeah, we definitely need to replace that power forward. Let's go back to staff. This is a big breakthrough. This is one of the perks of recording and doing everything in depth. I didn't know that the coaches actually had players they recommend. And, of course, none of them are power forwards. Why are they recommending guards? We have guards. But these ones are pretty good. Walker Ford. Okay, Chris Howell. 2-star. No. Greg Snow. 3-star. Good outside shooting. Defense not as great. I'll keep you in mind. Ron Freeman. Defense is bad. Kevin Songela. Defense is bad. Well, I guess I can watch film on these guys. I'll go back and do these 2 here. I got the hiccups. Ron Freeman. I'll watch you. You're not a Ron Freeman. Come on. Okay, Earl McConnell. C+ defense. I'll watch you, but I won't visit you. And Ademir Toussaint from France. Okay. None of these guys play overly good D. I think I'd rather keep the scholarship, to be honest. Maybe get I don't know if I can use it for a transfer, like grab a senior. And Trayvon Morris, same thing. Okay, I'll host you, but... Oh, you declined. Good. This guy's declining too. Well, I'm not bringing the French guy in because that's too expensive. Ron Freeman. You want to come over, Ron Freeman, from Brebeuf? You're in Indiana. That's like right up the road, bro. All right, there, he's coming. I'll visit you too. And, okay, this center, am I visiting him? Yeah. Okay, well, let's go to recruiting. Jermaine Wilson. Actually, I can just go here. Interested recruits. only available. Why do we still have one? Oh, we got an error. Are we out? Okay, let's quickly save it. That's the first one, but it didn't crash us. Yeah, so I guess our power forward leaving early frees up a scholarship, and we can pick the bones of what's left. I would rather keep the scholarship and use it on a transfer, but I don't know the transfer rules. Are you only able to transfer somebody in if you've had somebody transfer out? Okay, we can't sort this. Eh? Are we stuck? No, we're not stuck. Okay, go back to recruiting. Interested recruits only available, all positions, all levels. And now we can sort it. Here's a power forward. Damon Herbert. Good thing we didn't use all of our visits, because I think I might want to come to this guy's house. Dude, don't waste my time. Just a waste of my time here. Come on, man. I've asked him 5 questions and I got 2 answers. All right, I think I've got enough information from Damon. I'm going to try and pay him a little visit. Let's pitch academics, because we do have some good academics here. Okay, you can watch film. Too bad I wasted the hosts. Should I go ahead and offer him a scholarship? We have some information on him. His defense is bad, outside shooting is bad, athleticism. All the things I like are bad on him. So no, the answer is no to that. Jermaine Wilson is a B, but again, nothing I like here. Let's go to ratings. You can see it all in one. So Greg Snow, he looks pretty decent, but he's a guard. I don't think that we're gonna. Why is that not highlighted? That's weird. Here's a center with good outside shooting, good defense. Maybe I can play him at power forward. Here's an actual power forward with good outside shooting, but not really good defense. Let's go Ronald Freeman. I don't have any visits left or anything, but I'm going to throw you on our list. I'm going to throw Troy Ellis on our list. I think that's it. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and offer Ronald Freeman. He looks good. Oh yeah, staff hiring. Did we have anybody that we wanted to get rid of? I missed a round, I think. Wouldn't mind getting rid of Howard Easley. He's got 2 years left. I'll fire him. I've never fired anyone before. I don't know if that hurts our prestige. Let's just take a look here. We're still at 66. Well, I know we have to pay him. And I don't like this guy recruiting. I'd rather have him running the practice. But I got to get a recruiter in. I'm fine with a 2-star scouting for now. Okay, let's try and get a recruiter in for the 3rd assistant job. We're going to offer him big bucks because I want. Ooh, Patrick Ewing. What? Is he going to take a 3rd assistant job? No, he wants a 1st assistant. 66. I'd rather get this guy or this guy, because he does. All the coaches assist with everything, but you're picking on what they specialize in. So this guy is a good player developer. Kim Anderson actually is better at all things. Would have liked to get Ewing on board. He would have cost me $100,000 though. So we're going to offer about $40,000 to this guy. And I don't want to have any trouble, so I'm going to give him 5 years. That's going to get him. He's not going to turn that down. He's not going to turn the chance down to be a Michigan man. He did. I don't see him here. Did we get turned down? Are we that bad? It wasn't that bad of a season, guys. Okay, well, we're down to the nitty gritty. Jai Stedman. I don't know if Jai? Hai? I'm just going to go Anthony Stacey. They're exactly the same. Stacey's 1 year younger, and I can pronounce his name. I can pronounce any name if you say it to me. I can repeat it back to you, but I'm going to give him $38,000. Save myself $2,000. He's not the same level, so I don't feel bad doing that. Okay, Mr. Stacey, please accept. Please accept. He did. So I think our staff is complete. Let's go to staff here and assign everybody. Yeah, so he's not good at everything else, but he was the best recruiter that was left. No, sorry, I went to recruiting instead of coach assignments. No, yeah, coach assignments. So you're going to be in recruiting. You're going to run practice and you're going to scout. That's perfect. Save changes and continue. We can run all the rounds of staff hiring because we are done there. Unless somebody poaches one of our coaches. I think they can only do that if they have 1 year left. Eight in emails. Do we have a decision here? I wonder if the decision on this scholarship will take longer or not, meeting with the board. We're not going to get any of this, but I've never recruited anybody in March or April before. I've never had anybody leave early. I've always had schools that didn't have one and dones, although this guy's a two and done. So 2 emails. I think this is the denial and the end of season. Okay, request denied, end season. Yeah. If you've had a request to the board actually accepted, let me know, because I haven't. I just skate on past. Although I've never gone past, I think 2 seasons is the longest I've done with college basketball. Yeah, 2 seasons. So I doubt, I think you have to go multiple seasons before you get something accepted. I don't even get upset when the board denies. I just expect it at this point. I don't read the email because that would upset me. Their excuse. Oh, you're doing very well with what you have. I don't need to read that. Like an anger problem. I don't have anger problems. Oh. The end of season processing normally takes a few minutes, but my computer is not the fastest. So, like Dame Lillard. What school did he go to? I think it was a small school. I should get a little thing from upstairs, a tablet or something, so I can just quickly But you tell me, where did Dame Lillard go to school? There's some other questions I wanted to ask from the previous videos. I completely forgot what they are. Scheduling notice. I want to try and get Tennessee on the schedule because of Juwan. Okay, how did we do in the recruiting class? 58th. Okay. I think we're middle of the pack in the Big Ten. 6th out of 14. No, this is for this year. Yeah, that's for this year. And everybody's got nothing. So we're going to go to the budgeting. That's my favorite time of the year coming up. July. I like the camps. I like everything. I'm watching this number here. I want to see the highest it'll go. 57 is the highest. 63. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take that. Amenities has the PlayStation controller, so I just assume they're getting PS5s, and they're not cheap. So we need How many players are on the team? 12. Get each of them one. That's like, I don't know, 12 grand. And then, you need the TV and the controllers and the games. So 60 grand for that. Never mind the training and the wellness. You can train your hand-eye coordination while you're playing Call of Duty or College Basketball 23. I wonder how popular a game like this would be with players. I know, they like to play Madden and NBA 2K and all that, but do they play sim games? Why not? They're people just like us. I like sim games. I've always liked sim games. Even before there were sim games. I knew I was going to like them. I knew they were going to come out, and I knew I was going to like them. It was my idea. I was like, why don't they have games where you can just be the manager? Sorry to inform you that the following players have decided to transfer out. Brian Edward. Oh, he's good. Was that my small forward? I should know. Oh, no. Do I have a giant hole in my roster now? I still have Travis Walker. Will Haywood. I thought Will Haywood declared for the draft. Did he not get picked so he comes back? Is that how that works? So Riley Barrett was the one I was worried about leaving. I was hoping Deion Price would leave, but he didn't. And I redshirted him last year for some reason. And now he's down to a 2-star. And I want to get rid of him, but I can't. So I have him for a fresh 4 years. Raheem Card, I redshirted him. He's still a 1-star. Okay, so point guard, we have Ricky Lee, who's going to have to play the bulk of the minutes. I'm going to go up to 30 minutes on our starters because the backups just aren't there. Shooting guard, I can look at Brian Nielsen, 4-star coming in. That's what I'm talking about. So shooting guard, I'm going to rotate these guys 20 minutes, and maybe even play some of these guys at point. Like Riley Barrett, he can easily play point. So I got 3 guys I'm going to rotate with 80 minutes, so 27 minutes per. They'll all be happy with that, and I'm happy with that. At small forward, we only really have Travis Walker, our senior. The other guys are, the other guy. This is the attitude, Deion Price. I'm going to try to get one in on a transfer. But we also need a power forward. And our centers are okay. All right. So we lost Brian Edward. Transfer portal number 1. Let's go. We got 2 scholarships. I'm going to get a small forward and a power forward. So I don't know how to do the transfer portal. I don't. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go power forward. Did I just crash? No. Power forward, I'm going to go 15 of them, and I'm going to scout them. The best ones will probably be gone by the time these reports come back. What's FW? Oh, Purdue Fort Wayne. Okay, I'm going to do 5 of them based on points per game. This guy's got 9 points in 17 minutes. That's pretty good. My battery on my watch is low. I guess I can charge it now. I'm not really doing anything. Counts my steps, so I don't want to lose steps. Here we go. 7 points in 12 minutes. That's pretty good. So that's 5 there. Or is that 6? I did 6. Okay. Do some rebounding here. I'm looking at rebounds per minute. Mm, 14 minutes, 3 rebounds. I don't know. It's pretty rad. Needless to say, I'm not happy with how they do this. So now I'm going to do 6 based on... Oh, crap. I forgot. I really only want seniors. Unless they're really good. Now I'm going to go based on the school. So Xavier's a good school. Marquette. The thinking is if they're good enough to get an offer at these schools, then they'd be good enough for us. Okay, I'm going all classes. I'm only going to get underclassmen if they're really, really good. Louisville, okay. North Carolina, come on in. UMass, I don't think they are what they used to be. There's another Xavier, 6'7", 199. Beef up, bro. Butler, maybe I'll go for the Butler guy. This is the worst way to go about this, but I don't know any other way. If anyone out there has figured out the transfer scouting, Kentucky, let me know, because I haven't figured it out. And I've watched some videos on it. Nobody seems to know. Here's a junior out of Cincinnati. So that's 15 power forwards. Now let's look at 15 small forwards. See it? I could have just went forwards only. Okay, well that ship has sailed. I've already done my power forwards. I'm not worried about the class anymore. We're top 10 on these guys. Maybe I should have done this first. We got a lot of interest at small forward because they know we don't have anybody. So these guys that are interested, I'm automatically going to scout them. And they're all pretty good schools. Pitt, Miami, Butler, and Pitt. Or in Iowa. Here's a guy from Clemson. Well, let's go points per game here. This guy averaged 6 points at Syracuse, but he played 28 minutes. Let's go down here. LSU, this guy would have been on the team that knocked us out, ended our season. Maybe he can come and tell us what we did wrong. Houston, I got 9 left. And I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going by schools here. BYU, black guy at BYU. Let's rescue him. Ole Miss, Florida. Okay. Any Big Ten people we can poach? Take a Syracuse guy. Clemson. Okay, now I'm going the fewest minutes. I got 4 guys to go, and I'll see. I'm going to go. They have to at least play 5 minutes. This guy averaged, I already got him. 4 points in 7 minutes. Here's 3 points in 6 minutes. Youngstown State, sorry. What's Cal I? UC Irvine. FGCU, Florida Gulf Coast. I should have known that. I just watched them play against Pitt. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. How many do I got left? 2 more. Here's a guy from Georgia. Okay, let's look for a big school here. A big school. Boise State. Maybe in football. Detroit Mercy. Northern Illinois. Nickel State. Why is that NICH? Utah Valley. All right, this is taking way too long. Oklahoma State. There you go. So I got 2 scholarships to go. Let's run that. Hold on. So that's how I do transfers. I don't offer until I have the report back. I just want to see at least a little bit of information. And I know I'm missing the whole first round. Teams are swooping in and taking all the best players, but hopefully some of these guys will wait around. And I'll take what's left. Because, I mean, especially if I'm taking an underclassman, I need to know that he can ball. Because I don't want to be stuck with a guy. I already have a few guys I'm stuck with. All right, we'll go to transfer portal number 2. Here we are. So we have some reports, I would assume. Yeah, here we go. So we have a couple Bs. I want to see your ratings. Show me your ratings. All right, I'm going to just kind of sort them by defense first. Defense, I want a good transfer, or transfers, I want a good defense play. So Shannon, Jeff Shannon, 100 on the outside shooting, 60 on the defense. This is a guy that I want to offer 150%. I'm laughing because I hate when people go over 100 on that. 100 is 100. So now we have Strong here. He's only 32 on the defense, but there's not a whole lot to choose from. He's got 100 on the outside shot. Why did I skip right over Darby? What did I see that I didn't like? He's 42 defense. Overall, he's an F. That's why. At least Strong is a B. He's got 100 outside shot. He's not going to take a lot of shots. That's the problem. Here's a B, another B power forward. I could play him at small forward. 6'6", 221. He's beefy. He's also a senior. I like that. A little bit better on the D. He's going to take a little bit more shots. I'm going to go with him. Brian Edward. He's coming out of Michigan. That's my guy. Oh. You think he comes back? Oh, that does not suck that one of the best guys available is leaving. I got to tell you, though. You want to go? He doesn't want to be here, then you can go. You can go. So in case these guys say no, I'm going to go forwards only. Forwards only. And I'm just going to start offering. Do we have any interest in anybody else? No. Or does anybody else have interest in us? Why are these all small forwards? Okay, there we go. I think I might have to sort them. Yeah, now we gotta... No, they're all small forwards again. Okay, it's just a mix. All right, I'm going to do 15 small forwards and then 15 power forwards. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is this interesting, hearing me count out loud? Now I lost my count. I think I'm at 11. Oh, I can just watch this when that gets to 15. Okay, we're out of small forwards anyway. I might get them all. Did you know that the youngins... No, I'm not gonna... I was going to tell you something that I learned today, but I don't know if it's appropriate. Okay, we'll advance there. And actually, I'm going to go to the... I like to go to the email section first before I advance. Oh, no, I can't. I got to advance from that screen. The reason I like to go to the email section first is because after the advance, it'll take me to the email section and I don't get any spoilers. I like to read the email decision first before I see anything that tips me off. So 20 minutes left in this video. I don't know. Some people might not find this interesting. This is my favorite time of the year. It's also probably the thing that people like to see just so they can get an idea. Okay, on transfers, you get the decision from the AD. So Albert Strong is transferring to our school. Jeff Shannon also transferring to our school. Okay, let's have a look at them. First real chance to see how they are. Albert Strong is a 3.5. I'm good with that. And Jeff Shannon also a 3.5. That's good. And they're both seniors. So next year I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to be recruiting 5 positions. Nice. I'm not going to recruit a point guard next year, but every other position I need 1, and I'm going to need 2 small forwards. Easy. No point guard. So every position except an extra small forward and 1 less point guard. I'm happy with this roster. I have pretty much 2 at each position that I can rotate. Oh, we're going to be a lot better this year. A lot better. Okay, practice plan. How are we? What are our scorers going to do? So Will Haywood, he's an inside guy. Brian Nielsen is an outside guy. Okay, so our 2 power forwards are completely different as far as where they like to score. And they're 2 of our top guys that are going to be taking the most shots. So I'm going to have to mix it up here. Where's our small forwards? Outside shot and outside shot. So I'm going to go mostly outside. Let's see what we can move. I think I'm going to bump up the 5 out. And the flex, I'm going to lower that a little bit. Okay. Maybe I'll go 25 on the flex. And then I'll go 35 on the high post. So you can see we're still not where we need to be. And now we have some guys that are coming in that are going to be learning from scratch. Defensively, I'm going to keep it the same. Man-to-man and 2-3 zone. Okay, we got Strong coming in, played a 1-2-2 zone, but he did play man-to-man. So he's already our second best man-to-man. And Shannon's our first. So we brought in 2 guys that play the defense that we play. They're just going to have to learn the 2-3 zone. Maybe I should put more practice time into the 2-3 zone. We don't play it as much, but we still need to know it. It's going to slow down our man-to-man growth, but we... oh, sorry. Dum-dum. That's the actual plan, not the strat, not the practice. Okay, so we're going to go down to 15 here and 10 here. Actually, I'm going to bring the half-court trap down to 10 and bump this up to 25. All good. Practicing the flex, the high post, and the 5 out. Okay, so we're playing less flex. So I'm going to put this down to 10, and I'm going to put an extra 5% practicing on the high post. Okay, practice plan complete. Transfers complete. I think we still got to advance this. There might be 5 or 6 more stages of the transfer, but we're done. We went after 2 guys. We got 2 guys. I wonder if we would have went after Brian Edwards, would he come back? Maybe, but even if he did, I'm happy with who we got. These guys want to be here at Michigan. If you want to transfer away from me, go. Go. So all the guys I'm bringing in have at least decent outside shots. Our 1 power forward, Will Haywood, who does not, is because why is Randall upset? And Ricky Lee is upset. It's your problem, guys. We haven't even started. Riley Barrett's still upset from last year. Okay. Oh, I can skip sessions from the email. Oh, that's so much better. You can skip them all at once, but you got to go through the email. Weird, isn't it? Why wouldn't they put a button that you can just do it from the transfer screen? That's why you really got to watch videos like this to learn. That's how I learned. There's no real manual on how to play, and it's so much, it just comes at you when you open it up. You don't know what to do. So yeah, I learned from YouTube, and thank you to the YouTubers that do this, because that's how I learned the game. And hopefully somebody watching this can learn watching this can learn a little bit of the game, and I'm happy to help if I can. I say all this, but for all I know, there could be 3 viewers that ever watch this, and they're all family members. But I don't know. How does a YouTube channel grow when you don't promote it at all? I don't know. I don't really care. I just want to... This is fun just doing it. If nobody watches it, okay. But hopefully people watch it, and hopefully people like it. If enough people watch it, I might start doing them live, and then we can chat. I'd like that. I don't know if I can handle any negativity. I probably can, because it's something that I'm not too worried about. If people don't like the way I'm making these videos, I mean, it's not my job. This is all volunteer. All right, so Michigan's going to the big camp, and then all the other camps. I like that. Because normally we don't go to the big camp. When you're at Loyola Marymount and Indiana State, you don't go to the big camp. You don't go to any. Indiana State didn't go to any. Not even the one, I mean, the big camp's in Indianapolis, but not even the Midwest one. Because they didn't think they would get any players, I guess. Well, the AI didn't think. I went to that camp, and there was a few players, but we didn't get them. Okay, camp season. Wait a second. Okay, June 25th. I was looking at the date. I'm seeing through the cloud there to see if I can see. I don't want to miss the first week of recruiting. I've done that. Just kind of powered through and then realized, oh my God, we're into July and I haven't even started the recruiting. All right, so here's the professional basketball draft. No Michigan on there. Okay, so maybe that's why Haywood is back on our roster. Maybe he had a change of heart. So recruiting has begun. We got to set our travel plans as well. Oh, no, we've done that already. We've done that. That was just an old email. Okay, so we're going to start in the Midwest because we've got a lot of interest, so we can narrow it down here. So what did I say? We need every position except for point guard, and we need 2 small forwards. I'm going to do point guard anyway, see if there's any 5-star interest. Why? Okay, we're on ratings. I got to go to bio. There's a 4-star point guard. I'm going to throw him on there too. Anyway, maybe he's from Ohio too. Maybe just because maybe he could be suitable at shooting guard. Okay, so now here we go. Shooting guards, 5-star shooting guard. I need you. This is a guy I need. He's from Illinois. I'm going to host him already. I know that I want him. He's 13th overall in the country. So we're going to go everybody 3-star and above, but with a focus on the 4 stars. I'm adding these 3-star guys with the hope that after scouting them, somebody realizes, oh, this is a 4-star. Let's bump him up. Not that the star rating matters. It's more about how these guys play and do they fit the system. This is a recruiting where I am going to start to focus on players that play my system. Okay, because we already have a team that I like. So now we're just adding extra pieces, and those pieces got to be able to play right away. And maybe they're gonna play better, and maybe I've been missing this the whole time. I know you need to focus on players learning the system, but I thought I could teach them. But last year showed, I mean, we played the whole season and these guys still didn't learn the system. So maybe if I bring guys in with some knowledge of that, maybe focus on one, like maybe bring in players that play a 5 out, and then I don't practice that 5 out as much, but I focus on practicing the flex or the high post. Maybe I do that. Okay, we're in power forwards here. I need some of these guys. I need 1. No, I need 2. I need 2 of these guys. Good thing there's a lot of power forwards that are interested. Maybe that's why we have so much interest, because they know we got 2 seniors and we're going to have some minutes open up. There are big minutes available, a big team, a team that has high hopes. 17-15 last year, I guarantee you will be our worst record. I don't want to say it's embarrassing, but I don't want to do that again. And for centers, I need one. Just let me check again. Yeah, just one. I could use a second one, but one, and he's got to be really good. Wow, we have a 4-star. Our center is our weakest position right now. We got a couple of guys that are 2-star level right now, but they are young. All right, so there's all the guys that I have in the region. I'm going to go all regions just to look for 4- and 5-star guys. All positions, except for point guard. I wish that was a button you could deselect. In football, you can do that, but there's so many positions in football. So the top 4 guys I already have. These are all 4. Okay. There's only one point guard. I'm going to skip over him. That's him there. Everyone else is already on my call list. And okay, so we're good. Now we're going to go to the call and watch list. I have 44 guys on it. Top 2 guys, I'm going to watch film. I'm going to host. I've already hosted Walter Brennan there. So I got a 5-star shooting guard and a 5-star small forward. And I'm going to host this center as well because I really need a decent center. And all the other guys, I'm going to just start watching film. We got a big budget here at Michigan, so I'm going to start calling right away. Brian Self. I'm not going to be too pushy also. If they don't want to answer, then, okay, he doesn't want to talk. Okay, you're a 5-star guy. I'm going to respect your wishes. Here's another 5-star guy, Walter Brennan. I start right away with location because they always answer that question, it seems. Okay, he didn't have anything to say about playing time, but he said anything else, so I'm going to ask him one more thing. He lost the connection, so I can ask that again. Prestige is important. Okay, 2 questions. That's good. I'm aiming for 2 answers per player this early on because I might not even be going after these players. He wants to talk another time. Okay, respect. No problem. No problem. Here's an Illinois guy, Terrence Parquette. He doesn't have anything to say about location. What about playing time? Lost his connection. Okay. I asked 3 questions, and I got 1 answer. So let's move on. Here's a power forward. Big position for me. I need 2 of these guys. Do you like the location of our school? Number 1 priority. Oh, I already know what I'm going to talk about when I come to your house. He wants to talk another time. Okay, I have 5% left. I'm going to ask 1 question to Ty Green, the North Carolina center, 6'10". That question is, do you like Michigan? Lost the connection. Not calling another country here. Come on. How do you lose your connection? All right. I've used all the film time. Everything has been done. We can advance. I hope these guys like their visit. I like my visit. I wasn't even going to Michigan. I also liked my visit to Penn State. I probably liked it better. I shouldn't say that, but wow, Penn State's really nice. All right. Oh, we got some hot guys here. I did not mean to say that. So, awesome time. This guy enjoyed it, Brian Self. He just enjoyed it. Okay. And Brennan had an awesome time. So we got national camps coming up. Let's see if we can host some more players here. Come to Michigan. Come. I'm going to scout the top 3 live again. Well, not again. I'm going to scout them. And then I am going to watch more film of these guys. So far, everybody's been A's. A pluses, A's, and A minus, which is awesome. We're getting some good interest. Good players are interested in coming here. They see what we got going on. They see we're a team on the rise. All right. Good. Advance. Now, when you click on the player, it says here, oh, let's go to details, actually. So all this information is what you're asking. I always wondered, like, I keep asking about the parents, hoping, like, get some information here. I think this just comes from them being on the call list and your assistants calling them. This is what they pick up. I think this pops up at random. Same with some information here. I've had feedback from players that I wasn't even calling yet. So like, Brian was in the top 25 at Indy. I was hoping he'd be higher than that. We're 7th on his list. He is the 10th best player in the country. So yeah, I guess that's right. It either goes to your top 5 or your top 25. So he could have been 6th. He could have been the 6th best player. So anyway, let's go through the emails and we'll see how everybody did at that camp. Okay, so I got to keep in mind, this is the national camp. This is the 100 best players. So even if they didn't stand out at this camp, I'm not going to eliminate them. So Lee Douglas was decent. Top 25 for Brennan. So Terrence Parquet didn't stand out, but it's okay. Terrence Parquet is the 34th best player in the country, recruit in the country. So I don't know where the cutoff between decent and not standing out is, but I would imagine it'd be around 50. So if he was 50th best at the camp, still the 50th best player in the country, because those are the top players at that camp. So I don't even really need to go through all this. This is another guy that didn't stand out. I just want to see if there's anybody, top 5. Well, I guess I can do here. Sorry, I keep scratching my eye, but Brody Person out of Texas, he was top 5. He's a 5-star. He's not interested in us, but I'm going to add him. Keith Griffin, I'm going to add him as well, just because I have 6 slots left on my call list. These were the top 5 guys at that camp, so they're not showing here because I didn't have them on my list, my watch list, so I wasn't watching these players, but I know that they were top 5 just by the fact that they got all camp honors. Okay, Las Vegas review is up next. Do we have anything to do on the recruiting side? No, but I do have to try and get these guys in, or at least scout them. At the very least, watch some film on those guys. I want ratings. I want to know what they play, how they play, and such. Okay, we have one recruit that played at the Las Vegas review. He was Mark Hickerson. He didn't stand out, and he didn't stand out at Indy. So now this is where you start to worry. He's a power forward. He's not very athletic, but he does have everything else good. So we're going to keep him around. Unfortunately, we only have 1 minute left in this stream. I keep saying stream. We're not streaming. This is not live. This is live to tape, I guess. It's one take, but it's pre-recorded. Okay, we got some awesome visits. Good stuff. Houston Classic begins today. So we're going to do these recruiting tasks, and then I think we're going to end it. See if these guys will come from Nevada. He will. Keith Griffin, is he going to come? He will. I guess Michigan can draw from all over the country. The Texas player will. All right, and we're scouting them live, and we're bringing them in. All right, where did we leave off? Okay, we don't have any more hosting because we just used them. So let's go and watch film from these bottom guys. These guys are into the B's, but you never know. One of these guys could pop up as an A with the metrics that I like, and then and we're good. So it's July 11th. I don't offer until the end of the last camp, July 30th. So we have 3 more weeks of camps to finish up, and then I'm going to start offering. So you can see the top guys here. Now the top 3 aren't interested, but I just added them to the list, and they're all coming to Michigan, and I'm scouting them live. So next time, hopefully they have some interest. But we got some guys here. We got a 5-star guy here at shooting guard. We have a 4-star center. We have another shooting guard 4-star. We got a 4-star power forward. I think we're going to offer Beasley and Hickerson. If not, we might go down to maybe Thornton Smith. Anyway, that's it for this video. It's 1 hour on the dot. Thanks for watching. That's video number 4. Video number 5, I'm going to jump right into it, and it's going to be online in a few days. So thanks for watching. This is getting exciting, isn't it? Keep watching. All right. Okay. Love you guys. We'll see you. Bye.